A major element of leadership is managing tension. And among leadership, there are a variety of different tensions that leaders must manage through. Hey, it's Scott Beebe with Business on Purpose. Make sure to check out mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy to get a 5-minute assessment of the back-end health of your business. Boy, it is a sobering assessment and super, super helpful. So let's talk about that leader's tension, this idea of either controlling versus being under control. There's a story of an influential teacher who was slowly traveling towards his intended destination. And along the way, going through different towns, he would make time to connect within a variety of those towns and the people who lived within those towns. And as is the case for most teachers or politicians, traveling musicians, troubadours, artists of influence, this teacher had supporters, followers. There was one controversial stop along the campaign route where the local population was a bit more hostile to the teacher's message. An argumentative conflict ensued. The supporters immediately asked the teacher's permission to antagonize and to put the locals in their place, dang it. But the teacher said no. In effect, he censured his supporters. His supporters desperately wanted to control the narrative, to fight for the message, to make the locals either like the teacher and the message that they themselves had liked, or else they wanted to burn the place down, quite literally. Instead, the teacher provided a model of self-control, in realizing that it's impossible to mandate conversion to any sort of message and have willing supporters. Labor to control others, and you will either get blind subjects or chaotic revolt. Live under control, guided by a defined vision, mission, and values of your leadership, and you will create well-equipped and well-intentioned supporters who have self-elected into your sphere of influence. Or you'll get people who self-elect out of your sphere. Leading by controlling mandates that the leader be in a constant, exhaustive grind of devising new tactics of adherence. It's exhausting. It's manipulative strategy. The mission of a controlling leader morphs into a focus to find and retain a growing list of followers, the in and the out. The churn increases over time. But the mission of an under-control leader is to equip the right willing supporter to go out and to perpetuate the message. The leader who is controlling mandates and micromanages the mandate and the method, asking the right questions at the wrong time or asking the wrong questions at the right time. But in contrast, the leader who is under control sets a clear and repetitive vision, what the future destination looks like. Also, constantly reminds the supporters of the ultimate mission, why they're doing what they're doing, and then guides each supporter to think independently within the agreed upon values or the guardrails, the sidelines, to ensure alignment towards that mission, even though the method may vary. In full disclosure, I tend to lead towards controlling the narrative, controlling the method, and controlling the outcome. I'm having to learn to set an overly clear picture of the destination, the vision, to provide examples of how to get there, the guidelines for what the field of play looks like, and then extend trust to provide the freedom and the latitude to allow each team member to run the plays they think best will get us to the end zone within the sidelines of the field by which we're playing on. There are clear sidelines and there are clear out of bounds, but there's also a very clear, very open, very freedom-giving field of play. So far, in my tenure, there's not been one play that has been run that I, the controlling leader, doesn't think could be run differently. But a leader who's under control realizes that the mechanics of the play are not important, but that the play is in bounds and moves us closer to the end zone. Now, of course, mechanic integrity to make sure the play runs well is important, but how that play is actually run in contrast to the way that another play is run, it's really all about the mission in the end zone and making sure that we stay in bounds. The controlling leader will never experience the freedom and joy of watching a team perform based on autonomy and proper equipment. But the controlling leader instead will be in a constant state of frustration because it will never be completed in the replicated method of that control. Just because it worked for you back then doesn't mean it still works the same today. The leader who controls will be stuck in the small town trying to handle the uprising they've created through force and manipulation and never get to their final destination. But the leader who is under control will share their offering, identify the supporters, and keep moving towards their ultimate destination, all within the guidelines, within the sidelines to get to the end zone.